Hey, welcome to Tim's Workshop. Hey, I just got done doing some RV videos, and now it's back to the boats and boat motors. I see a lot of people like those videos, so being that I'm going to be getting ready for crab season and salmon season, and I have about a couple weeks yet until that starts up. Crabbing's already going right now, but I'm not going to go out there crabbing without doing some salmon fishing. So we'll wait till salmon fishing starts, but meantime I'm going to make some videos on my Mercury motor, the boat that I use for salmon fishing and crabbing, and also my Yamaha kicker motor. There's some videos I'm going to do on that as well. So the first video is I had some problems with starting the Mercury, and it's not the Mercury itself, it's the connections for the ignition, which to start with, you always make sure your battery's fully charged on your marine battery, and so I just did that. So I'll show that to start with, and then I saw some corrosion on the battery terminal, so we're going to clean that. I got some sandpaper for that. So we'll do that first and get that out of the way as far as troubleshooting the starting issue. And then we'll put the Merc in a barrel, see how it starts. If everything's okay, then we solve that problem. If not, we'll troubleshoot some more. I'm going to do some videos on the Yamaha, removing the lower end, showing how to check your impeller, and I already replaced the impeller last year, so it's still good. I'm going to go through the process, showing you how to check and what to look for. And then bird just flew by. It almost landed on my foot. Anyway, so that and carburetor issues. I noticed on my Yamaha, I don't know, mine's a 4-horse, 4-stroke Yamaha. And one thing with it is if you don't service it right and put in marine stable for this ethanol gas that they have nowadays, it'll gum up the carburetor, right? So I've resolved the problem with the Mercury, but the Yamaha, I was running Mercury stable and all that. Marine stable in the Yamaha, but you still have to get that stuff out of the carburetor, otherwise it will still gum up. So so there's a way of doing that, and it's called fogging the engines in when they're going to sit for off season for a long period of time. So that fogging process is very important, even with marine stable in your engines. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully you subscribe and leave comments. Appreciate all you subscribers. Okay, so make sure this thing is camera's working. This is the battery tender that I use to charge my batteries, and on the RV, make sure you take this with in case your batteries get low, and make sure you charge them up. This will charge your battery up. All right, it takes a while. It's a small charger, but it does work. And right now I got the green light on solid. That means the boat battery that I have connected up to the Starcraft is fully charged. If it's not charged, when you first plug it in, the red light will be on. When it's midway to 3/4 of the way charged, your red light will come off and your green light will come on, but it flashes. That means it's not done, but it's charged enough that it'll operate well for you. So I usually just let it go until it's a solid green. Okay, so let's see what kind of voltage we have on the battery. We'll put it up to 20 volts. Okay. All right. I brought some sandpaper because the terminals are a little dirty. So let's unplug this as we're done with the charger. Okay. Okay, let's get up here and see what we have for voltage. Put this over here so you can see it. All right. Okay, now let's undo this and see what we have here. This is positive over here. See how corroded this these terminals are? So yeah, they really need to be cleaned. So let's see what we have here. 12.97. So that's really charged up good. Okay. So turn this off. And next thing we'll do is pull the wires loose and start cleaning up those terminals. So first of all, I fixed my microphone clip. I glued it back onto the microphone, the mic, with using Flex Shot. Same stuff I used on sealing the boat up. So worked good. It's on there. All right. So put my clip on my shirt and we're good to go. So I didn't like the way the second clip came out on the video for cleaning off the battery terminals. So like I said, use this to clean the terminals off. So let's go over there. Take my ladder over with me. Make sure the camera's up where it needs to be. There we go. Yeah, it was loose. Let's move this up a little further here. All right. I'm just going to do the two big batteries so you can see it, battery cables, so you can see the process on this. It's the wire brush works a lot better than sandpaper. It's a lot quicker, and on uneven surfaces, especially this this positive one. Uneven surfaces, it gets in there a lot better. So instead of holding it like that, which doesn't work that good as far as keeping your fingers from getting all torn up, use a pair of vice grips. There we go. Sides. See how much better that works? And it's fast. The other side. Yeah, that works a lot better. Yep. Do this one. I like how this one's put on there compared to that positive one, but it'll work. If I made my own cables, I'd do it a lot different. That's for sure. So check that out. So that works. So now we got clean battery terminal cables. I'm gonna touch these up a little bit more. Okay, these two, and then over here on the hood, pop it off. This one here on the starter, this grounding point here to the starter, this grounding point goes to the battery. So get all those cleaned up, and like I said, I don't know if I was on one of the other clips, but after I started this thing and it warmed up, I turned the ignition off and on, started it, off, started it. It consistently worked. And I think what it is these, after the motor heated up, these contact points actually were working better. The other wires, connections warmed up. So it's a funny thing about corrosion, how it works that way. But the battery terminals, it'll affect even the starter, even turning over to turn the flywheel to start, if there's too much corrosion on those battery terminals to the battery. So that's something. And then the idle on this thing, I'll just show you what I plan on doing to speed up the idle. So see that over here? So I can adjust that down a little bit more. And right here, this screw right here, I can adjust the idle down. So if this doesn't do it by adjusting this cable here, then I can, this is the screw going to the this lever. So I can change the idle on it and get it down to where it's trolling speed, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so I gotta, you know, put water back in the barrel and all that, so that can wait for now. I can do that later. I got other things I got going on today, so we'll take care of that at another time. Oh, the latch. There we go. There we go. All right, so I think that's the end of this video. I'm gonna, in the next, before I go fishing, about once a week, I'll come out and start this Merc up and make sure it's starting like it should, so I don't have to fiddle with it out when I'm fishing. All right, so anyway, oh, these plugs, I need to take them out and clean them. I got a way of doing that. I should replace them and replace the fuel filter that's underneath here. I think I'll go with get some new plugs and new fuel filter for it before I take it out. It's been a couple years since I've changed them, so they say you're supposed to change them every year, but so I'm well past that. Plus these plugs are getting corroded from the sea salt. I wipe everything down with WD-40, and that keeps the salt down to a minimum, but I didn't do the plugs. I should have probably hit the plugs with WD-40 as well. Oh well, they need to be changed anyway, like I said. Yamaha has a brand new spark plug in it, so it's good. All right. If you like the video, please subscribe and leave comments. Appreciate it. Thanks.